welcome to another installment of You, Me, and Tea. I put half and half in my tea this time. That's why it's this weird, like, light color. Thought I'd go European style and put some cow's juice in there. So, I've had kind of like a sucky day, to be honest. I just woke up from a nap. That's why I'm probably looking kind of tired. And my hair was so nicely curled this morning, and now all the curls are so out. That piece may be still hanging in there. No, that's pretty gone. No, it's pretty flat. So, as you guys know from my YM&T before, I told you guys that I'm student teaching, and that's like a big step in my career as a student and as a teacher. Hence the student and the teaching part. And so for one half of the semester, I'm student teaching really close to home. So I'm staying home, and this is my bedroom in the house I grew up in, and yeah. And so I'm student teaching, and it's about a half-hour drive every day, which isn't bad. The students are awesome. There's only a couple. There's like one or two classes. It kind of varies on the day, but like for the most part, one or two classes just won't respond, or like they will be quiet while I'm teaching, and I'm like, awesome, because sarcastically awesome, because it's nice to have replies like when you're talking. Not like this video where I'm basically talking to myself until somebody replies with a comment down below once I post it. But right now, in this moment, I'm talking to myself, which is kind of weird. My teacher is awesome. I work with they're called a cooperating teacher, which is like, you know, for student teaching, you're placed in another teacher's classroom, and you teach alongside them. So it's like you're kind of in charge of the classroom, but you're also like, you have to follow the curriculum of your teacher that's in there already, because it is her classroom technically. And so she's been really awesome. I really look up to her, and her teaching style is amazing. She's very like in tune with what's happening. She reads people very well. One of my favorite things she does is she'll notice a detail about a student, and then later she'll bring it up to the student, and like that just makes their day. So like a student will come up to them in the morning on Monday, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm so sad because my cat's really sick." I don't know, random example. Then Tuesday will come around, and she'll go up to that student and be like, "Oh, how's your cat? Is he feeling better?" And like, just, that's kind of a bad example, but like detail like that is really awesome. And I really look up to that, like being observant like that, and like paying attention to people when they talk to you, and then showing that you care by asking about that thing later. Not just that, but she's really involved with the theater, so I'm helping with their play. They're putting on Peter Pan. It's good stuff. Yeah, I guess I wanted to talk about why my day was kind of sucky. Maybe it's lack of sleep, because this past weekend was kind of cray. But I don't know. I don't want to do teaching. I don't want to teach. I don't. And maybe this is too early to say this, because I've only been student teaching for like 2 weeks, but I've had a lot of experience teaching. Like my sophomore year and junior year, I also did like a field experience is what they call it, where you go in the field, which is a classroom, and you teach alongside, and you get experience in the field. But it's just not as intense as your student teaching. Student teaching is like all semester, and you're there from first period to last period, every single day, all the weeks. So I've had a lot of experience teaching, and there's something about it that I like. Like, I love the aspect of it where I get to interact with people, because I really like people, and they interest the crap out of me, and like relationships and dynamics between people fascinates me. But the part of teaching that I don't like is the teaching part. I like the people part and the being around youngsters part, because the high schoolers are fun, and like even middle schoolers are fun, and younger kids. I'm not really... I haven't figured out what it is yet. I know the part of me that doesn't like teaching is the same part of me that hates routine. And I feel like if I'm gonna be a teacher, I gotta be pretty comfortable with being in a set routine every single day and being very organized. While I think I'm a pretty organized person, I'm just not consistent. I'm not consistent. I feel like if I'm going to be teaching students, I need to be consistent, and I need to be giving out quizzes, and I need to be grading papers, and I need to be on top of that. Boom, boom, boom. And part of me is like, yes, type A, organization, I love it. And then there's type B of me that's like, I can't I don't want to do any of this because it's so routine and it's so mundane. I don't know, it's so limiting and I feel like my creativity is being sucked out of me and I'm so limited to one classroom from 7:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And if I have to do that for the rest of my life, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose my marbles. I don't think I want to do teaching. This brings me to my next point. I don't know what I want to do, but I know that it involves music and making music and singing and being creative slash writing. That's a lot of things. I just listed a lot of things. If my future could be full of those things, that would be amazing. Also sprinkle in some traveling in there. Actually throw in a whole chunk of traveling into that recipe because I would love to travel for the rest of my life. So that's about all from me. My day was sucky today because I realized that this isn't right. And I've realized this many times before. And if you're someone who's close to me who actually like knows me in real life, you will know that like I've realized this multiple times. I've had these epiphanies multiple times where I don't want to do teaching, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm just gonna get a degree right now, like, and then I won't go into teaching right after I graduate in December. I'll do something else. I just don't know what that is. That's pretty darn scary. Really. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep doing this YouTube thing for sure because there's something about this that I really like. I really like uploading videos and singing and like being myself in front of a camera. Although I'm still trying to adjust the myself part because I can get pretty like optimistic like too much. And so I'm trying to tone that down. But like it's a nice creative outlet for me and like a good way to step outside my comfort zone. So I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep writing songs. I'm going to keep singing. I'm going to keep playing ukulele and guitar and maybe a little bit of piano or maybe a little bit of bassoon. Who knows? But other than that, I don't know what my future holds. My phone is literally running out of memory as I speak. And so I'm going to talk about this more at a different YM&T. But for now, chew on this, guys. Comment below what you think. I want to have a discussion. Do you guys know what you're doing with your lives? Like, am I the only one that doesn't know? All right.